If you're looking for your first or even your next anime show to watch, and you're still borrowing your ex's Netflix, this is for you. Now there's a lot of good anime and bad anime out on Netflix, so if you're unsure as to where to start, here are 10 great shows to give a try. So, let's get right into it. First off, coming in at number 10, we have A Silent Voice. This is arguably my favorite animated movie ever made, and would go higher on the list if it were a show. It follows a young boy named Shoya who is perceived as a bully, and as he tries to earn the respect of a classmate he used to bully in high school. The way that Shoya's character is developed throughout his interactions with people is something I think many can relate to on a personal level. The imagery and metaphorical usage of people in this show are undeniably S tier. And coming in at number 9, we have Your Lie in April. Following Kosei Arima, who is a young boy trying to regain his ability to play the piano, which he lost after his mother's death. And the only person who can seem to try to get through to him is a violinist named Kaori. This is a show that was recommended to me by my oldest sister who never watches anime. And I cried, well, I don't really want to tell you that. But if you need a good cry, watch this one. And coming in at number 8, we have Cowboy Bebop. A show that originally ran from 1997 to 1998, but don't let that fool you at all. This show is the inspiration for many shows that have come out since. It follows Spike aboard the spaceship Bebop as he and others work as bounty hunters that chase down criminals. This show has been hailed as the gateway series for anime in general. Enough said. Coming in at number 7 is One Punch Man. The premise of this show can be explained simply by the title. Saitama is a superhero who defeats anyone he fights with one punch. In a world where superheroes are rampant, there are also many villains and classifications for each. This show honestly just makes fun of so many other shows in a casual way. It's quite hilarious. If you've seen some anime, this is a great show for a laugh. But also, Goku still solo Saitama any day. Coming in at number 6 is Demon Slayer. This story is a great starter show if you've never seen any anime before. It follows Tanjiro in his quest to become a demon slayer while also turning his sister back into a human. The visual effects of this show are immaculate. The side character roles and development are a huge selling point here, though only the first season is on Netflix. If you haven't seen my review for this show, be sure and go and check it out. And coming in at number 5, we have Attack on Titan, arguably the most watched show of this current generation of anime, following Eren Yeager as he attempts to fix the society he lives in by coming at it head-on, seeking vengeance against all Titans in order to create a new world. It is a shame that only one season of this is on Netflix because every season just gets better and better. Though some scenes may be too graphic for a first-time watcher, Attack on Titan deserves a watch. Coming up next at number 4 is Death Note.
That's right. I am Kira.
This show is a classic that first aired in 2006, following Light Yagami, who is a teenage genius with an insanely high IQ, as he attempts to eradicate the world of all criminals using a mysterious notebook titled Death Note, which belongs to a Shinigami, or demon, named Ryuk. This is the show that convinced me that anime could be great. Sure, the show is dark. The main character is murdering thousands of people and wants to be some sort of god of a new world, but the playoff between him and the other characters is incredible. Now, coming in at number 3 is The Promised Neverland. The only reason is because the first season is the only one that's on Netflix. I'm sorry, but season 2 was just not it. Regardless, the show's first season is S tier, following 3 orphan kids' journey to escape from their home that they discover is a farm where they are the crop yet to be harvested. I watched this show every day that it came out and would definitely recommend this one if you haven't seen it. And at number 2, we have one that is especially close to my heart since it's the first anime I ever watched, Naruto. Following a young ninja's journey at becoming the leader of his village in order to gain their respect. I'm currently introducing this show to my 10-year-old sister and she is so invested in the story. The show is absolutely goated, sporting incredible fight scenes, character development, and arguably the best side cast ever made. This show is a must-watch. Now, before getting to the first place spot, There are a lot more shows that could go onto this list. These here are just my personal recommendations. For honorable mentions, One Piece would be on the list, but it's not one of those that I would recommend as a starter show. JoJo's would definitely be on this list as well, if the first season wasn't an absolute snooze fest. Also, Black Butler, Ajin Demi-Human, Parasite, and Sword Art Online. These shows could be in contention, but they just didn't fit the demographic for starter animes. Now, no, this is the part where I want you to edit in like a drum roll, something like getting like super high, maybe like even like a, like some like super. And coming in at number 1 is a newer edition on Netflix that you might have seen on my channel because it was the first video I ever reviewed, Vinland Saga. This show is a historical show that follows Thorfinn as he attempts to become a true Viking and seek revenge for his father. My dad doesn't even watch anime, and he watched this show all the way through with me. If you haven't seen the review, please make sure you go and check it out. But this is a show that literally anyone could find enjoyment in. No, you better put the drum rolls in. Anyways, if you've watched this far, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Be sure to let me know what your favorite anime show is on Netflix and why. Also, please make sure you subscribe to the channel just so you don't miss out on the next review. Anyways, I'm Sam, and this has been Skilled Reviews. See you in the next one.